everyone. 2 nights of no sleep caught up with me. So there's where the sun is. I guess where the horizon would be is where it would have started. But this would have been a really nice sunrise. Damn it. So I missed it by a couple minutes. Like whatever. Responsibility. So, having started to release my sermons on the internet has, started to showcase a little bit of value to me. At the outset of this, I didn't know that what I was doing. In the musical Jesus Christ Superstar, Judas, in the first song, not the first verse, but the first song, he gets angry at Jesus and attacks him for, you'd have managed better, or we'd have managed better if we had it planned. But I think planning anything is really difficult. I think if you have planning requires a lot of logistics that are impacted by things that are just outside of you and outside of your control. So life can become really difficult if you set a plan, if you set your goals too high or too specific, not high, wherever high, I don't know what high is, too specific, and then the world sort of throws you curveballs, throws you challenges, makes it slightly more difficult, and you stop being as dynamic. So oh my god, the sun on my back feels so nice. I'm now trying to realize a new set of responsibilities. I'm trying to realize that Dirty Jesus is not just the lark, but it isn't just something for me to do to the camera, but it is a matter of value for a wider circle. So not making the sunrise, it doesn't upset God, doesn't really upset me, it doesn't even necessarily upset the camera, but if someone was hoping or expecting to share in the sunrise with me, then I missed that opportunity, and that's sort of the whole point. And even if the person isn't calling in, the notion that someone should be like, well, that's the sunrise. It's like, I made the sunrise, and I know Dirty Jesus is currently speaking while the sunrise is happening. I don't know, I don't need to know any specific names, but should I be just, I don't know. Can we use the internet to make us more responsible? Maybe there's the question. Everything's so disembodied. It's just me, and we're all alone. And I think that's, in life you can try to wrap yourself with as many friends or as many things to do or as many addictions, as many things as you want, but at the end of the day, a responsibility for anything it always lies with you. And is it scary? I don't think it needs to be scary. But my point is that the internet or the value, forget that it is the internet, forget that. The value of connecting to other people is one of responsibility. So if someone else has plans, or if someone else has desires or hopes, and they extrapolate them, they say them out loud, and you know them, then the responsibility to actually do something about their plans always lies with them. But is there something nice in a shared responsibility, in someone knowing that pretty much something's true, that at sunrise, Dirty Jesus is going to say a sermon, and whatever else the goals are, like I feel highly responsible, or I feel like this is good. I feel like this is good for me, and it feels like I can now look at things that I do that are bad for me and say, no, you don't, like, this has increased your responsibility to yourself and to others, and you need to start finding ways that you can improve yourself a little bit. I don't know, what's self-improvement? What's self-help? Why do people read self-help books? Like, oh wow, I totally figured like, thanks, Dr. Phil. I really know how to help myself now that you told me how you might help yourself. Like, there's no... I don't know when people say, like, oh, that person, they're very responsible. Oh, they're really responsible. Like, what does that mean? That every time you think they're gonna do something, they're doing what you thought they would do? Like, is responsibility a two-way street? I don't know. I would really like to, I don't know. I really want to quit smoking for my birthday. Like, I feel like that, like, this scenario I put myself in is showing me that I'm responsible, a little bit more responsible than I thought I was, a little bit more internally powerful than I thought I was. Not very powerful, not powerful at all, completely fallible, completely useless, but of now with the capacity to maybe aspire a little bit more. Fixing our problems and truly understanding love, not in a, oh, I love you, but in, like, love as in brother sisterhood. It's a real uphill battle. How do we make ourselves feel good about being more responsible towards the things in our lives, in our heads, that we feel like we need to fix? Can we fix the world if we haven't fixed ourselves? What does it mean to fix ourselves? I don't know. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means to fix ourselves. The problem is we get so, like, it gets really, the prospects can get really heavy. They can get really burdensome. We can get so taken over with stress about ourselves and our place in the world. Responsibility is a huge stress. Responsibility to other people, responsibility to ourselves. Why do people act irresponsibly? Why is that a choice? Who, if not God, if not our friends, if not ourselves, who are we to be held responsible to? it can be lonely. Life can be lonely. Responsibility, I feel like, is the assurance we have that we know who we are. I don't know. Just a few thoughts on responsibility. See someone, maybe in the world today, see someone and decide that they are acting responsibly. Like, don't just arbitrarily pick someone, but like watch an individual and who seems to be responsible, but maybe who you don't know, and just sort of look at how they move or act or think or respond. Like, what is a responsible person in an environment? What sort of ripples do they cause? What sort of impact does that conduct have upon other people? Maybe other responsible people, maybe irresponsible people. What does the word responsible even mean? Okay. Well, tomorrow, in responsibility, see you at sunrise. Morning. Okay. You're the guinea pig here. You're the guinea pig. No, that's the camera. That's the camera. You're supposed to go find the catnip. Hey, come here. You monkey. Oh, you are. Who's so beautiful? Who's so beautiful? What's that? What's that stuff? Hey. Get over here. What's on the floor? What's on the floor over there? You are so not helpful. Hey. It's over there. It's over there. It's over there, beautiful. Oh,